Good afternoon on what is a cool, grey and overcast day. It is Monday the 29th of August, August bank holiday, and I'm in the reading up with a nice cup of tea and some parcels to unbox. And here I have Wonder Book board game. The game board is which says the game board is an outstanding and interactive 3D pop out. So this is a board game in which not only are you playing essentially on a book, but you're actually playing on a pop-up book. Now there have been board games before where you play on a book, above and below, near and far. Most obviously Mice and Mystics, and so essentially that's kind of series of games from I think it's Played Hat, where you actually you have a 2-page spread and that forms the play area essentially for the adventure with your characters. But with Wonder Book, literally the book is wondrous and things move. So what have we got? Answer Oniria's call and come to its aid. Tell of Oneria, an idyllic paradise filled with marvellous dragon-made wonders. This may have been true in the past. Now its fate is hanging by a thread as a dangerous power is being awakened and your help is needed. Save Oneria. Travel to this long-forgotten world using the only portal which was ever created, the Wonder Book. Wonder Book is a cooperative, narrative-driven game. Dive deep into the adventure and discover different paths for the story. Each of your choices will have consequences, so it promises it's ages 10 to 99, 1 to 4 players, 90 minutes a session, promises challenging enemies, unique pop-up mechanisms, and it's published by DV Games. So that looks fantastic. I was able to get it in a sale, so let's find out what we've got inside. So, knock out the way, open up the box. A whole lot easier without a cat on the map. And there we go. That's the first thing you're going to see when you open up, which is the pop-up adventure. So it says this is the rulebook. This is the rulebook. So it's quite large, easy to read, and it warns you: be careful not to open the pop-ups in the book and other components before reading this rulebook. And the rules themselves, several pages, but they're not lengthy pages. You're going to be able to get through those in a half an hour, have some idea of how it's played. So what we've got here is an explanation of all the heroes and the setup, cards and so on, story cards and so on, how to play before, what happens in the player phase, which is this section here, and then we have I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Is that it? Because I can't be. Oh yeah, here we go. Pages doing a split, and then we got essentially activation of the worm. So essentially we've got the enemy phase, I'm presuming, and we've got examples of all, and how to end the game, losing it, winning it, so on, proceeding to the next chapter. So it's played out in several chapters, and you've got all these card counters. So there's several ones like that, and then that's the book itself. So I'm just gonna just flip this. I also, let's see what's in here, because obviously this is probably the main draw of the game, the idea that you're playing on a fantastic surface that changes even though it's a book. So this literally, oh okay, that's separate, but that's what you're looking at. That opens up like that. That's amazing. And you are exploring a 3D environment straight out of a book. That's utterly amazing. So I'm going to show you the other side. And there are, you know, elements like this. So I'll show you. So you also have, you can do that as well. So that's quite amazing. So that's really just the main play area, and you know, this pops up as well. So you just pull the tail like that. Yeah, that's actually amazing. So it is only, the thing is, it's not really a full book. It's just the play area, and then you've got another area on the back, and then you've got elements in here. Let's see what's in here. Presumably end level bad guy of some kind. I'm not going to fiddle around with that, but that's going to be important, of course. And then what's great about this is that I can show you this without anything falling out, because I've got a plastic tray. So you get all these miniatures. And those are the player characters you can see there. Then you've got the minions down below, essentially the enemy. So if I take that off, nice and sturdy. Got boxes for counters. You know, basically a gearbox, even a nice little advert for it, which I don't mind, you know, basically, because essentially they're giving you those as sort of like, you know, here's the thing that we have, essentially various cards, counters. You're probably going to need use one of these for that. Rings to put onto characters, they sit in that, and the dice. So the miniatures. So you've got a little boxer type character, pugilistic, and these are okay. Just oh, something like that. They're quite nice and sturdy. You have an archer, samurai, but armed with a baseball bat. Although, you know, you could argue that's a, you could say no, that's a tetsubo. If you wanted to, and then a punkish figure with a water squirter, and then the enemy really only consists of essentially these are the worm things, and they're all like that. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, and then you've got various cards, so chapter, you know, basically for chapters, different chapter cards. Lost in the Woods, chapter 2, Genesis, so multiple chapters, and these are all separate in this pack, and all the way up to chapter chapter 6. So you've got 6 chapters of this game, so you've got quite a lot of lengthy play out of it, and it's all very nicely appointed, and looks really kind of good in you know, just everything in here, and the cover just neatly slides back on. So I'll let me just put this on. There we go. So slides back on like that. Bit of shifting there, don't worry. It's not going to go anywhere. So for a change, almost I'm going. Which more board games were like that? So that goes back, sits back in there. You've got the book itself. To be honest, I was expecting sort of to be sort of like more than the single page, but it is still quite an amazing sort of looking playing area. You know, it looks fantastic in when you've got it, you know, down on the table. So yeah, that is the Wonder Book. And I would say, I mean, one of the impressions is, I'm just trying to get the rule book. The rule book is quite large and flimsy. I'm just trying to get it to sit right, so it doesn't slide anywhere in the box when I put the lid on. There we go. So you can see on here those characters in colour, and you could easily sort of take them and paint them if you wanted to. And the idea of there being multiple pages, I think, is dismissive. Sort of, that suggests it, but really each of these represents a different. These leaves, almost of pages, need to represent a different chapter. But they do give the impression that there's more pages to it. But that is Wonder Book, published by DV Games. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing of the Nook. If you have, please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings of the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box from which or package from which I will unbox, and a game or book, and chat about it to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching. We'll be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.